The upcoming heavyweight showdown between Joyce and Derek Chisora, which is being billed as go big or go home, could settle who may advance after the heavyweight titleists settle their dust-ups at the top of the division. Let's talk about this fight coming up July 20th. The upcoming heavyweight battle, being billed as go big or go home, between Joyce and Derek Chisora, will take place Saturday, July 27th at the O2 London Arena. This is a fight that people in the UK can really sit back and enjoy, because these two icons from that country are going to bring what they do. They battle, they fight, they go at it, and someone between the two of these men is going to prevail. Now, Chisora is a fighter who's been around a little bit longer. He's now 40 years of age, but his nickname, War, speaks everything about what he brings to the ring. Joyce, who's nicknamed the Juggernaut, it explains exactly who he is. And his record of 16-2 with 15 KOs will be on the line against Chisora, who's now 34-13 with 23 KOs. The men are the type of exciting heavyweights who exchange blows, don't evade very much, and run toward their opponents like rams clashing in the wilderness. This is going to be a clash of heavyweight titans from the UK, and it's going to be promoted by Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions. The winner of this fight could look forward to an opportunity at one of the heavyweight titleists, whether it's the winner of Joshua and Dubois or the winner of Usyk versus Fury, the rematch. This is going to be a chance for one of these guys to stake their claim as a true heavyweight contender. Though Chisora is a little long in the tooth, the likes of Joyce is not much different, as Joyce is 38 years old, although his career began much later in his life than Chisora. But Chisora has earned his stripes against the quality fighters of boxing. For as long as he's been competing, he's been going up against quality fighters, good fighters, perennial contenders, and champions alike. It's what he does. And though in a lot of those fights he was good enough to compete but not necessarily prevail, he never stopped. It's an admirable quality because it just speaks of the man enjoying the sport of boxing. When you talk about Joyce, the Juggernaut, one of the things that people talk about him most is the fact of his ability to take a punch. But there's so much more to Joyce than that. Joyce is a fighter who basically is learning on the job because of his late start. But he has a solid foundation. Even whether he wins, loses, or draws, he's given his all, and he's given an effort as if it can appear to be nonchalant. But Joyce, it's his character. And a man of strong character and resolve can always compete and get things done. So when you talk about these two coming together, it's going to be a clash of wills more than skills. And it could be quite an exciting fight for the masses, because this is what people crave when they tune in to watch boxing. And here you have two men in the heavyweight division that can deliver these requests like no one else that is presently out there. Again, when you're thinking about what will happen as they go forward and whomever prevails in this match, you gotta think about a title shot again for Chisora would be amazing. But Joyce, who just recently, before his bouts against Zhilei Zhang, was being thought of someone who was waiting in the wings for a title shot. His two destructive battles against Zhang, the first fight which saw him stopped when his eye didn't hold up, I think it was within 6 rounds. And then the second fight where he was stopped by Zhang with a brutal knockout of a counter left hook. But Joyce went away, rested a while, and decided that he wanted to resume his career. No quit in the man, which is great because both men reflect those type of qualities. And out of their last 6 opponents, Joyce, again, has lost twice to Zhang, and Chisora has lost 4 times, with his victories being over a split decision over Kubrat Pulev and Gerald Washington, but dropping fights against Tyson Fury, Joseph Parker twice, and then Alexander Usyk. So when you're looking at it, War Chisora is about the business, and that's an admirable quality and trait. And being a man from the UK that can put this on display at the O2, he's going to deliver to the people what they want. As for Joyce, the juggernaut, bringing that size of 6'6" in there, and also being able to have an 80-inch reach, he should be able to keep Chisora on the outside. But something tells me he's going to opt to mix it up with Chisora for whatever reason. I think it's just something that's an inner quality here. Overall, I favor the juggernaut, but they both should give the UK crowd what they want at that O2 arena. But what do you think? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, the third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know who you got, Chisora or Joyce. Peace to everyone, and everyone please remain safe.